Hi, I'm Kate. Let's talk theater. Today we are once again going through the old Playbill binder because I have been putting my stuff away and the pile is getting too big. So I figured why not do it with you guys and maybe that'll actually get me to do it. So this might be loud. I have not printed a ticket since December 15th. That's lovely. Okay, so we have Sunset, no ticket. Death Becomes Her, no ticket. Maybe Happy Ending, no ticket. Hadestown, no ticket. We're gonna be digging through emails for this stuff. Let me go get my pile. Playbill pile. Ticket pile. I have some paper tickets because I did Rush and TDF lately, but I'm gonna have to also again dig through some digital tickets, but we gotta get these just in order in there first, so that's where we're gonna start. I'm not gonna make you watch me dig through my email. That wouldn't be good for anybody. So little maybe just mini reviews, mini chats about the shows and my experience. So, I have my calendar open, which is why you hear me typing, because I can't keep track of these things. All right. So, we have Hadestown. What's going on here? All right, these have the same understudy slips, which means I already put mine away, and the other one is my boyfriend's. So, tossing that aside. Boom, done. Okay, let's see. What are we working with here? All right, we're in February. That was January, which means we're in February, and we have Come From Away. So if you don't know, my binders hold Broadway, off-Broadway, and touring productions, or at least most touring productions. The touring productions that I see at the Ensemble Arts Philly, formerly known as the Kimmel Cultural Campus, there we go, are Playbill. So they fit in here, but for instance, I've seen a couple tours at State Theater, New Jersey, and they're a weird size, so they go in a drawer with my regional productions. Because how many binders can I own? Like, there has to be a limit. So we have Come From Away. I love Come From Away. This was my third time seeing it. I had a video go viral about it because people thought that I didn't know what happened on 9/11, and people got upset with me. So, memories. Gypsy. Gypsy's next. Gypsy... So they've made another cover since with everybody on it. I'm a little bit jealous. Maybe I have to go back. I don't know. I had such a good time. I want to go back. I just think it was almost like I'm trying to experience Audra, and I was almost like hypnotized. Like, I need to go back and be more sentient. It was like I was just like absorbing it, and I want to kind of go back and really take it in again. Also, seeing Jordan Tyson and Joy Woods together again, post me crying over The Notebook being closed, was healing. I don't know if that's loud, but that's okay. Redwood. Shout out to me being like the only person on the planet who enjoyed Redwood. Me and my mom saw Redwood. We had seen Idina Menzel on Broadway back when she was last on Broadway and If Then, so we had to go again. We went opening week, and I enjoyed it. I don't know why people didn't enjoy it. I made a whole video about enjoying it. Was it the best show I've ever seen? No. But I am confused why it's closing after only like 3 months. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be the most commercially successful, but I would have expected at least 6 months. Like, at least through the summer. I guess maybe the crossover of like Idina Menzel fans of being of like Frozen. Like, this was for the If Then fans. All 5 of them. There would have been good crossover with this content. This was not, like, I like Rent, so I'm gonna go see this, particularly. I don't know. But I also feel like she knew it wasn't, I think, gonna have, like, she brought this, from my understanding, because it wasn't, like, the most commercial. So she was like, I want to support it. And that didn't work. Oh no, I'm gonna need a new one soon. I don't want to spend money on that. All right. What's next? Boop. Boop I saw in previews. But I very much enjoyed Boop. It's so fun. And it's cool to have a family-friendly show come out that's not Disney. There just aren't a lot of options. There are obviously shows where maybe a kid could sit through them if they're like a very theatery kid and they have a very good attention span. But it's always fun to kind of see new things come out for kids, because I've definitely had people ask me, hey, like, I want to bring my kid to something. And if they're under like 10, the options are very limited, and The Lion King is a fortune. So really, really great family show that will also be enjoyable just as a comedy for anyone. The dancing, the costumes, the just cute little gags, and Jasmine Amy Rogers is ethereal. If you guys can hear this, I don't know how I'm editing this out, but she's going in. Is this worse? Yes. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. And Juliet. Oh, wait. Come From Away's ticket should be somewhere in here. Oh my god. I do hate that these don't close. Ah. I do love Ensemble Arts Philly. They send you the tickets if you request them that way. Obviously, I always get paper tickets. That's the way to do it. Love that. Okay. And Juliet. Tickets in here, because this was also on tour. It was okay. It was just fun, fine, cool. If I want to see a jukebox musical that's about nothing, I will see Moulin Rouge, though, because I prefer Moulin Rouge's dancing. And I prefer that Moulin Rouge mixes a million songs together. So it's like, it's a jukebox. There's familiarity. But you also never quite know where the song is going to go. And I think that's just a little more exciting than Anne Juliet, where the vast majority of the songs are just the song. Like, you know it. I also felt like the dancing was a little underwhelming. I think what they were trying to do was mimic the dancing of, like, the pop stars of the time, but it felt repetitive. And I love that Moulin Rouge has more partner work. So again, it's fine, but I think I just have a preference. So it's not one I feel the need to see again at all. Onward. What's going on? Oh my god. Okay. Cabaret. Oh, I need my sticker. Hold on. So when you go in, they don't want you to have pictures. So they give you keep it in the Kit Kat Club. They put it on your phone. So I'm saving that. I'm just going to put it on my thing. This was my first solo trip to New York. I feel like I keep meaning to make a video about seeing theater on my own, and I haven't yet. And then I do have a ticket as well, because I got it through TDF. I had a really great time. I got a really good seat. It was really cool being in a more immersive production. I think an immersive production of Cabaret is needed now more than ever. So on the same day, I actually saw The Last 5 Years. Made a whole video about it. Check it out if you have an hour. Yes, I talk about it for an hour. I talk about a 90-minute show for an hour. I didn't know how I did it either. I really tried to edit it, and I only ended up editing out 3 minutes. So, but I rushed it, so I have a ticket. Paper tickets are very exciting in this day and age. Onward. Floyd Collins Floyd Collins' second solo trip to New York. Just a one show, though. I love the Lincoln Center's really thick playbills. Get rid of this. It's just like a don't have your phone on message. I thought Floyd Collins was very okay. I didn't really understand it. I just think the material's not that strong. I just feel like we don't really get to know him for it being called Floyd Collins. Who is he? We don't know him. He's only not stuck for a few minutes. They don't really use flashbacks. I just feel like they relied too heavily on us inherently feeling sad rather than really making it about him. And it was just disappointing because it just felt like we didn't really get to know anyone. And then it's not enough about more of the media circus and the fact that it was like really the first story to really break through radio. And that was like a really big deal, but it's not focused enough on that either to feel like, oh, well, it's more about that. So it just felt like it's sort of about nothing. And maybe they didn't want to take creative license when it came to like building the characters, but I would have rather seen that. Like if you're going to make a musical about a real person, this is something that bothered me about Lempicka. If you're going to make a musical, play, movie, anything about a real person, you need to be brave enough to make judgments about their intentions, their actions, whatever. Like take that creative license. Hamilton, we saw Hamilton do it, right? Like not everything was exact, 100% accurate. You make changes to make it work for an audience, and I felt like Floyd Collins, we don't seem to know a lot about him, and so, at least from what I was generally researching, but it's like, I'm not just reading an article, like I'm watching a 2.5-hour show. Give me more, even if you take creative license to give us more. Last but not least, Hadestown. We went back. So the first one I looked at, my boyfriend and I went to see Carlos Valdes, among other new people in Hadestown, because my boyfriend likes the DC. And it's just become a running theme at this point that like they keep popping up. And he also enjoys Broadway. He loves Hadestown. He's obviously seen it many times. But when we first went, Carlos Valdes wasn't in. We got real tickets because they were through TDF. And so we chanced it and went back and did get to see him. That was actually the first time, I've been lucky, that was the first time that I had ever gone to a show to see a specific person and they weren't there. I'm a big proponent though of, like, I would never go see a show for a specific person unless I had another reason to go. Like, they can't be the exclusive reason to go. I know I love Hadestown. I know that there were other new cast members to go see both nights. Like, because they kind of run through cycles of casting, I got to see some new people the first time I went in January and some new people in April. And so I'm definitely one, like, I would never want to go to a show where all I'm doing is trying to see somebody, because there's no guarantee. And so you want to make sure you're still going to have a good time and like still get your money's worth even if they're not in. So we decided to chance it, but we got lucky and we got to see him and he was so good. He was incredible. So great time. Glad I went back. So all in all, what are we working with here? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 playbills that I've just sitting around. Some tickets, they're done. I will go through and print off little chunks of the digital tickets to put in so I know like date and time and stuff. And seats too. I do like to sometimes reference what seats I've sat in if it's a theater I've been in before and I want to kind of like have a similar experience. So there you have it. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for talking some of my mini reviews of some recent theater. I have been putting this off for so long, so I appreciate you going on the journey with me. And let me know in the comments, have you seen some of these? Have you seen some of these new casts? any of these tours. What do you think of some of the shows? If you want to hear more of my thoughts on any of the shows or experiences, like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things to help out my channel. I really would appreciate it. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to follow me, I forgot my do not disturb. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on TikTok for some additional short form content, you can follow me also at Theater Kates. And until next time, I will see you again to talk more theater. Bye.